Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Conic sections. There we have learned many things, like a horizontal slice to a right circular cone gives a circle, slant edges gives us ellipse, further parabola and hyperbola. In today's class, we will learn two special methods to construct ellipse. One is concentric circle method and other one is oblong method. So, concentric circles method. In this, two concentric circles are drawn. From there, how to construct an ellipse. Based on major axis, minor axis given for an ellipse, we will draw two circles of two different radii concentrically and then join the lines to construct this an ellipse. Let us look at that through an example. For example, draw an ellipse with major axis 70 mm and minor axis 40 mm. For that purpose, what we have to do is draw a horizontal line which we call major axis, in this case AB 70 mm and minor axis with 40 mm, and these two bisect with each other at right angles at O. So, let us look at this. So, A, B points on a horizontal line, these are 70 mm apart. And the minor axis for an ellipse supposed to be 40 mm. That means, if we are extending these lines, they should not be get intersected, that is the way one has to draw, and this part supposed to be 40 mm. And if we are seeing carefully, because this is 70 mm major axis, so the diameter of this entire circle itself is 70 mm. The other one, minor axis, is at 40 mm. So, minor axis for an ellipse, if it is drawn, that is this. So, major axis, this is major axis and this part is minor axis, minor is 40 mm. By drawing one more circle, we will be in a position to construct an ellipse. So, first step, we have to draw two circles with AB and CD as diameters. After that, divide both the circles into 12 equal parts. So, let us pick the outer circle, this one. For this outer circle, the diameter is 70 mm. One has to divide into 12 equal parts. It can be 12, 24, equal number of parts one has to make it for both the major axis based circle and also minor axis based circle. Here we are going to make 12 parts. So, A, begin with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth one is again B. So, first part, second part, third part, fourth, fifth, sixth, these are equal parts. On the bottom side also, so because of symmetry, again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in total 12 parts we are going to construct. And the names what we are making is beginning with A all the way to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and again B starting with 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10 and again it goes to A. Similarly, if we by making these equal division, that means we will be in a position to really draw such kind of normals. for this major axis circle. Once it is done, we will extend those lines so that there will be minor axis based circle also divided into 12 equal parts. The outer ones we are going to name it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner ones we are going to name it like 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash and so on. This is the convention what we are going to use. On major axis the letter is A and B, on minor axis the letters are C and D. After division of these 12 equal parts, what we will do is through 1, through the first point draw a line parallel to CD. We have identified the first point is 1, parallel to CD, CD line is this one. Parallel to this CD line, we are going to draw a line at 1. Similarly, we will draw at 2, 3 is already there, at 4 also we will draw, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 points also we will draw. Once that is done, through 1 dash draw a line parallel to AB. 1 dash is this point, AB line is this. Parallel to that we will draw a line. Similarly, at 2 dash, 3 dash intersecting point, 4 dash, 5 dash we will draw. Once we are doing, after that we have these intersection points which are away from the inner circle and into that outer circle. So, these points we will name it as P1, P2, P3, this is P3 which is already C, P4, P5 and B and so on. Once we have these points, we join them, so the top part of that ellipse we will get. So, let us do that on page. Ellipse with major axis 70 mm. So, let us draw 70 mm, 70 mm. First point we are marking there, 70 mm we are marking, this is the one and this is the major axis. So, by using bisector we will be in a position to really identify center, otherwise now it is at 35 units. Once it is done, we will construct a circle which pass through both the points let us name them. First point is A, second point is B. Let us call this center as O. We have to draw a perpendicular line so if you have a drafter it is quite easy, otherwise we use this set of scales. And extend this line. So, the center will be done. After that we have to draw 40 axis diameter circle, that means 20 millimeters radius we are going to pick. This is 20 mm. So, carefully pick, measure. Mm. From here draw a circle. After that we have to divide this one. So, let us name this point C and D. Once it is done, we have to divide this into 12 equal parts. Let us count like first part, second, third parts on this figure. So, third part means let us use our protractor. (30°), again 60° and 90°. Let us join these lines. And similarly, join these points. Similarly, on this side also mark these points 60° and on this side 30°. Let us join through this. So, we made 12 parts. Let us label them. This point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Similarly, inside points 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, which is C point. Next one is 4 prime, 5 prime, and this is 6 prime. B, any point is there. So, let us call 6 prime, 7 prime, 8 prime, 9, 10 dash, done. Now, what we have to do is second step. Let us look at that. Second step is through 1 draw a line parallel to CD. So, through 1 draw a line parallel to CD. So, if we have a ruler scale, we could have drawn it in that way. Otherwise, let us use our scale. We have this 90° line because they are bisecting. So, adjust the scale carefully and draw a parallel line. Similarly, at 2 draw a parallel line. 3 already there, at 4 also draw, 5 also we have to draw that line. So, let us do that at 5. So, vertical lines we have drawn. Now, at 1 prime onwards we have to draw horizontal. For 1, this is the horizontal line which is mapped with the grid. So, let us label this point as P1. Similarly, at 2 we have to draw horizontal line to intersect it, is more or less at this point, 3 similarly at 4 also intersect this point, at 5 this is precisely on the grid map. So, connect that. Once it is done, label them. P2, P3 is already there, this is P4, P5 points. Now, draw a freehand sketch which is passing through A, P2, C3, P4, P5 and B. So, if we have French curves, one can smoothly construct a nice line which is passing through that C, P4, P5 and B. Similarly, one will be in a position to construct at bottom lines also. Let us construct those. So, 1 and 10 points are on the same line, and 10 we have to extend it. Similarly, at 2 and 9 points are on the same line, extend this 9 and 7 also in the horizontal plane. So, wherever it is intersecting, locate those points, this line also extendable, and this is other point. So, let us name this extend this 5 also, this point. If we have more number of points, the curve looks nice and smooth. So, let us join freehand sketch. This is the way one will be in a position to construct it. If we have 24 points or perhaps 48 points, we get better picture. This is an ellipse. This is by concentric circle method. If we know major axis, minor axis, one will be in a position to construct this. So, we are done with horizontal kind of ellipse. If we would like to construct vertical ellipse, that means the major axis is aligned with x axis or horizontal plane, that if it is aligned with vertical axis, the same procedure we have to do. Instead of dropping this one line all the way down, we are going to project this all the way, this one line onto horizontal axis. It is more like by symmetry, it turns out to be this kind of circle. Please practice this example. Okay. After doing this concentric circle method, we will go with oblong method. In this oblong method, we basically construct a rectangle based on the major axis 100 mm, here example is minor axis 50 mm. So, the major axis for this ellipse is from A to B, it is 100 mm. The minor axis for this ellipse is 50 mm. Further purpose, what we have to do is First of all, draw AB line, draw CD line orthogonal to each other, then construct a box, a rectangular box, where EF is equal to AB line. Then divide AO and AE into same number of points. Let us look at what is that. The intersecting point is O, this point is A, B, C, D. For the rectangle, this is H, G, F and E. Now divide AO and AE. AO is this one, AE is this one, this quadrant of that rectangle, into same number of equal parts, let us say 5. If we have 50 points, then accuracy will be nice and we will have a very smooth curve. If we have less number of points, it may not be very smooth curve, that is the only difference. So, what we are going to do is divide AO into equal number of 5 parts, that is first part, second, third, fourth and fifth part. Because this is a horizontal 100 mm, is quite easy for us to divide into 5 equal parts. If it is not 100 mm, something like 100 by that number is fraction kind of thing, then we use inclined line, then from there we try to divide into 5 equal parts, connect the line and that which we have seen. That way one has to construct this division of a line. For example, here just for the class purpose, an inclined line is drawn, that is divided into arcs like we have constructed last class, something like 5 arcs, 5 equal divisions. Then last point has to be connected to this first point, then parallel to that one has to do constructing lines, so that we will have that inclined portions. That is the way one has to construct it. So, here we have divided into 5 equal parts and also 5 equal parts. Then name, after dividing that AO, AE into same number of equal parts, let us say 5, number the divisions as 1, 2, 3, 4. So, the division is, this is A, first, second point, third point, fourth point and eighth point. Similarly, 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime on horizontal axis, 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, 4 prime and O. Once it is done, join C with 1, 2, 3 points. C is this, 1, 2, 3 on the side axis, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, from there draw lines, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. From C, we are going to connect 1, 2, 3 and 4 points. Once it is done, join D with 1 prime and so on. So, from D also we are going to join 1 prime, 2 prime. So, C is on this side, D is on the other side, join C onto this axis, vertical axis, join D with horizontal axis. So, 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, 4 prime, we will be in a position to get that. So, extend these lines, whatever the fourth line, extend it, third line also extend it, second line also extend it, first line also extend it. Here, whatever the line we are extending, for example, let us pick 1. Let us pick first point, C to 1, it goes all the way up to that point. When we are joining D to 1 dash, this line goes all the way, intersect at that point, then finally goes all the way. So, wherever it is intersecting, let us stop it, let us call that point P 1. Similarly, from C to draw a line all the way to vertical axis. Once it is done, from D point we have to go along that, stop it where it is going to intersect to. So, line by line we identify, then indicate P 2, P 3, P 4 and the next point. So, once it is done, from A we will draw a smooth freehand curve. That is the way one quadrant of this ellipse can be constructed. Once it is done, same procedure we have to repeat it from C all the way to BF line, something like dividing into 1, 2, 3, 4, draw a line which goes C via 1. Similarly, from point D all the way through 1 prime, wherever it is intersecting, call that point. Then from D go via 2 prime and similarly C via 2, wherever it is intersecting P 2. So, that identify these top portions also, one will be in a position to construct that. Same procedure one has to repeat it for this part also, so that one will be in a position to identify these points, construct this curve. Let us briefly look at one quadrant of this. That means, we will draw this rectangular box, then construct this 1/4 quadrant of an ellipse. Let us do that. First of all, this is 100 mm by 50 mm, we have to construct it. So, let us note 100 mm on page. These are the points. Then 50 mm we have to locate it. Draw a perpendicular bisector. So, here because this is 50 mm, so it is quite easy to locate 25 mm on this graph sheet for us. 25 will be at middle, once we have that, we can construct a perpendicular line. So, once it is done, we will be in a position to construct this part. So, this is on this graph sheet. So, go ahead, construct all the way down. Similarly, construct on the graph sheet all the way down. This distance supposed to be same as. So, from here let us mark and join these lines. So, we have constructed a rectangle, let us name it. Once it is done, name A, B, E, F, C, O, D, H, G. Now, we have to divide into equal number of division. Here already we have a grid network. So, let us divide that into equal parts. Perhaps 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts are there, but now we can't really divide these equal parts, 5 equal parts. So, for that purpose what we have to do is draw something like such kind of line, use your compass to locate 5 equal divisions, something like 1, from there 2, 3, 4, 5. Once it is done, join these divisions, one, go parallel to that line, so to go parallel to that line, let us draw a normal, and so that we will have better support, because we are not using any drafter here. So, it's easy for us to go in this direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, this is the way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us name it points 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, these points are 1 prime, 2 prime, 3 prime, 4 prime. Now, what we have to do is from C to 4, C to 1 and so on, we have to connect. So, let us connect C point all the way to first point. So, C to 1, let us draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, D onwards we have to systematically connect it. A line which is passing through 1 prime going to intersect there, just stop it. D to 2 prime, 3 prime all the way to third line, from there 4 prime all the way to fourth line. Now, mark the points. First point, this is the 1, second, third, fourth, fifth and this. So, our ellipse goes via these points. This is the way one has to construct, and this part one has to construct by division of equal number of things. Similarly, this point has to be constructed by division of these things, so that one will be in a position to complete the ellipse. And this method what we call rectangle method or this oblong method. Once we join this P1, P2, P3 and so on, these are the points P1, P2, P3 and P4 via C, we will get this ellipse. So, in this lecture we have learned about concentric circle method and oblong method. In the next lecture, we will learn about arc of circles methods to construct an ellipse. Thank you very much.